Girl facts, except these facts are actually possibly true. Number one, when a girl gets their period, you can't just expect them to just control it, because, they really can't. No matter how much you want them to just, quote unquote, control their periods, they really can't. I mean, they can control, they can hold in their pee, but they can't, hold in their period blood. And number two, girls can have cramps. Yes, they can actually have cramps. So if a girl asks to go to the nurse's office for a heating pad or something because they're having cramps or something, do not dismiss it as just a stomach bug or something, because I guess just let them go to the nurse's office, or let them leave the classroom to find something that will ease the cramps or something. I don't know, but just don't dismiss it as a little quote unquote stomach bug. In fact, number three, girls are not lazy when they get to the point where they start to have fatigue or basically getting tired more. They're not lazy. They're just tired more. And as a girl myself that had her period, I don't even know what causes fatigue exactly, but I just know it happens. And no, we are not lazy, we are tired. So, yeah. And fact 4, if you, as a woman or man or non-binary, or whatever gender or gender identity you are, it does not matter who you are. If you think that a woman could simply just control whenever they could get their periods and stuff, which is basically about the same as part 1, you are mistakenly wrong. You are heavily wrong on that. Because, for one, what makes you think a girl can control their period? I'm sorry? And, one thing I do want to discuss with some guys is the fact that some men out there in the world, they don't have women or girls in their vocabulary. They just keep on calling them females. Sure, that's another word for girls or something, but what? Okay. And the fact that some men are saying that girls should get pregnant and or have children when they get their periods is just so wrong that I don't even know how to describe how wrong they are when they say that. Because, what if a girl gets their period at the age of 9? You expect them to have kids at the age of 9? Get that she inside your head. Get it in there. Because, for one, that is just such a disturbing, quote-unquote, fact that is actually a lie. That is such a disturbing thing a person like you could say about a girl getting their period. Or, in fact, one of the most disturbing things about it. So, yeah, if you genuinely think any of these, just know you are so wrong. Alright? Yeah. Because, matter of fact, I got my period at my age, which is none of your business. And so what if I'm 11, 12, 13, or 14? Like, why does my age matter? Anyways, I'm going off topic here. But yeah, whoever genuinely thinks this, you know full well that is not true. You've been around your mom. Your mom gets periods every month, like once every month. Like, what is so hard for you to learn about that? You know girls get their periods. You know they can't control it. You know that us girls are not lazy when fatigue kicks in, or whatever the term is. I'm sorry, but that is messed up. Anyways, I hope y'all liked my rant. And if you want some tips on what to do when you start your period, and bonus if you're having cramps, I will make a video about it. So yeah, just tell me what else you want to learn about periods and stuff, and I can try to help you understand it more. But yeah. Also, I've learned some of these things from at Just Sharon. No underscores or nothing, so shout out to her. But yeah, and honestly, I wish I knew some of these things sooner, but I'm glad I do know some of it sooner. So yeah, yeah, and just know when you get your period, it is nothing to be, quote unquote, not talked about, or quote unquote, again, shamed for, because there's nothing to be ashamed about when you get your period. Sure, it can happen unexpectedly one random day of the month if you haven't gotten it yet, but hey, it's normal. And if people are gonna make fun of you over a natural bodily function, they need to mind their business. And because actually, you know what? And if you also need some comfort too about this, or about anything in general, because I'm thinking on being a toxinologist, and or a therapist someday, so I really want to try and emotionally comfort people the best way I can. But yeah, even if I'm not there physically for them, I can still be there with them or for them emotionally. So yeah, I hope you liked today's little rant. And just know, if y'all want to talk about anything with me, as long as it's not uncomfortable, or if you just want to simply vent or rant in the comments below, you can do that if you want to. And yeah, stay safe out there, my girlies. And remember, you should not be ashamed just because you got your period, or just because somebody says something awful or disturbing or anything bad about your period. It is normal. So if any guy ever dares to say anything about your period, just tell them to mind their business, or just to ignore them. But yeah, bye bye, aquatics.